It was an ordinary Thursday morning in Livingston, Texas. 11-year-old Audrii Cunningham kissed her family goodbye and headed out to catch the school bus, just like she did every day. But on February 15, 2024, Audrii never made it to school. What started as a typical day quickly spiraled into every parent's worst nightmare. Audrii was a bright, friendly, and kind-hearted young girl. She lived with her father and grandmother in a quiet rural neighborhood, where neighbors often helped one another. One of those neighbors was 42-year-old Don Stephen McDougall, a family friend who was known to drive Audrii to the bus stop when needed. But what no one realized at the time was that this seemingly helpful man was hiding a dark past. And soon, that darkness would shatter their entire world. When Audrii failed to return home from school, her family panicked. A missing child alert was issued, and search efforts began immediately. Local law enforcement, along with volunteers and Texas Rangers, combed through the woods, fields, and nearby waters in hopes of finding her safe. But days passed without any sign of the young girl. The town held its breath for 5 agonizing days. And then came the heartbreaking discovery. On February 20th, investigators found Audrii's body in the Trinity River, tied to a large rock with a rope. Her bright future was stolen in the most brutal way imaginable. The shock turned into fury when police revealed their primary suspect, Don Stephen McDougall. The same man who had once been trusted to look out for Audrii had now become the center of the investigation. McDougall had an extensive criminal history, including charges of child enticement and assault. The rope used to weigh down Audrii's body was traced back to him. He had been seen with her the morning she disappeared. The evidence was damning. On February 23rd, McDougall was officially charged with capital murder. The autopsy revealed that Audrii died from blunt force trauma to the head. She had been killed and discarded like trash by someone she trusted. The news sent shockwaves across the country. How could someone so dangerous be allowed to live near children? Why wasn't he monitored more closely? The case sparked national outrage and a renewed call for stronger protections against repeat offenders. Audrii Cunningham's story is more than just a tragedy, it's a wake-up call. A young life filled with promise was taken by someone who should have never been free to harm again. Her memory now lives on in the hearts of her family, friends, and all who followed her story. The community continues to mourn, but also fight for justice, for change, and to ensure no other child suffers the same fate. If you found this story heartbreaking and want to see justice served in more cases like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We bring you the most gripping true crime stories every week, right here on Crime Uncovered.